I'm going to a Cinebarre movie theater in early July 2025 with no history of COVID-19. So today is Thursday, 10 July 2025, and here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, provide a reflection on going to a Cinebarre movie theater, Regal Cinebarre Mountlake, in early July 2025 with no history of COVID-19, meaning I had not had COVID-19 as of when I went. So my last attendance of a movie at that theater, Regal Cinebarre Mountlake, was Friday, 4 July 2025. So today is Thursday, 10 July 2025, so not quite a week later in terms of like Friday to Friday being the week. So in terms of the COVID-19 pandemic, I did try to see a movie in theaters with my grandma Connie. We were going to see Jungle Cruise with Dwayne Johnson in it, and it was out in theaters at the same time as Free Guy, and we even showed up at the theater, and like the hours had been posted online and stuff like that, and there was no communication, but it was locked, and like and there weren't workers and stuff, and so I did not see a movie in theaters during the pandemic. So I did try to see a movie in theaters with my grandma Connie. However, I did not see a movie in theaters during the pandemic. So this came up. I saw F1 at the movie earlier this month, July 2025. And I went to Regal Theaters, is a chain of movie theaters, at least here in the United States of America. And it has regular Regal theaters that have different kind of formats and layouts. And then there's a group of dine-in theaters that are like, so far as I'm aware, there's the kind of regular dine-in theater and then the Cinebarre experience, which the Cinebarre experience is 21 years of age, and there's alcohol and you can order food and beverage, including alcoholic drinks. And so I went to one of those. There are three, as I'm filming this, at least at the, it has to have Cinebarre, like, offerings and Cinebarre in the title and be by Regal. So Regal Cinebarre. 3 in the United States of America, 1 here in Mountlake Terrace. So, like, 20 minute drive, 20 minute drive, plus or minus, depending on traffic, in the greater Seattle area. And then there's 1 in Las Vegas, and then there's 1 in Knoxville. So, I went to one of those. And one of the things that I did think about was like they had big seats, there's a counter / table for food, and then there are paper towels. And the paper towels are well spaced on the bottom of the table / counter in the movie theater. So it's fine dining. And you can even go out and like there's a pool tables and stuff, like it's like, and I got carded and stuff like that. So it did like, it was well spaced, and I was like, there was a movie that came out, and I think it was the 200G, where G is a number 0 through 9, decade, Contagion, if you remember that film, that had Kate Winslet and like Jude Law and stuff like, and people like that in it, and it's about, it has this, it kind of communicates a golden standard of people who are immune to the condition can still go out in public. However, if you're not immune, you don't get to go out. And so I was like, okay, how about possibility for an immunity attendance in the future at this particular theater that I went to? So in the future, has the medical industry improved to the golden standard of the movie Contagion, where the immune get to go out in society? Did I have COVID-19 immunity? Do I have COVID-19 immunity? So I have, as of filming this, Thursday, 10 July 2025, I have not ever had COVID-19. And when I went, so my most recent showing that I attended at Regal Cinebarre Mountlake, Friday, 4 July 2025, I had not had COVID-19 as of when I went. Okay. So, some say there's adaptive immunity. Sometimes some say blank. I don't know. I've been in residence with multiple people who've gotten it at the same time, and I didn't get it. So I've been in close contact and had nothing. So I was like looking forward. So if everyone in my family had it, and my soulmates I was living with, my Brad Pitt and my Lewis Hamilton had it, would I, oh, I guess that'd be living with my Brad Pitt and or my Lewis Hamilton had it, would I still be able to go to the Cinebarre and see movies solo? Right, so like I'm immune. I'm like, well, can I still go to the Cinebarre? I enjoyed my experience so much. I'm like now thinking about it, I'm like, I like the F1 the movie. I don't know if F1 the movie will be in the theater, but I did like the theater experience enough to be like, but to actually make this video and invoke, could I go solo? Medical industry. If I'm immune, can we work on that immunity thing from the movie Contagion? Okay. I could wake up at 3:30 a.m., work out for 5 hours, and then spend my day watching 3 movies at the theater, ordering food at each movie. See, look, cinema's happy. Medical industry is happy. The immune are still going out in society. They didn't waste all that effort, you know, going out. I'm getting lots of good food. The Cinebarre's happy. I get my unlimited movies day pass, plus I'm ordering food at each one, you know, promoting businesses. So if that happens, thank you in advance, my Brad and my Lewis, for my movie-going budgets. Okay. What would the parking lot be like? So I went when I went this earlier this month, the parking lots, I went in the morning or midday, and morning / midday, I guess, actually, and it wasn't too busy. But I was like, depending on, I guess, what the parking lot conditions might at least partially be how many immune are there. Are they moviegoers? Like, maybe it's like I get a whole theater to myself. If I go to the, like this coming weekend, they have F1 the movie. There's a 9:45 showing, last I checked, on both Saturday and Sunday. And I'm like, see, if I worked out for 5 hours and then like took a quick shower, I could go and I could get like a Cobb salad for breakfast. Hold the avocado without avocado. Or I'll get some donut holes, or could I get a pizza? That's movie 1, you know. And then there's go through the day. And do I take a break and play some pool between? That'd be, let me, like, it's so empty that I'm like, I'm actually gonna do something I wouldn't normally do because there's so few of us. I don't know. They can price hike it to like $1,000 movie pass, and Lewis and Brad are like, we'll cover it. I'm like, oh. And so there we go. You know, testing everybody's business models, but not wasting it. So yeah, so that kind of stuff, that dreaming, since I have not had COVID-19, I still have those immunity dreams of like, maybe I'm immune and I could actually have access to places. I haven't lost all hope of being able, like, the medical industry will attain that Contagion golden standard of like, if I'm immune, can I have a bracelet and still go out? That kind of thing. So I'm going to a Cinebarre movie theater in early July 2025 with no history of COVID-19.